Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing good. I've been having a blast these past few days playing the game. I didn't wanna rush into making a guide before I was sure I knew what I was talking about. As you can see, I've invested around 50 hours in game testing, playing and learning at the same time. I've even cleared Theater up to Immortal Act 5 as a level 60. The current enemies I'm facing are close to level 80, so I believe I'll need to reach trial 55 and upgrade my level to 70 to move forward. Anyway, this will be a video about the builds of my Rebecca and Lisbell, or how I like to call her, the Midget. Why they're the best starting choice to invest into, some general tips and tricks about the game and builds, and the talk about Geniemons. Let's get right into it. Let's start with Rebecca. She was the first unit I invested heavily into as a free-to-play player at the time, and she's the most important out of them all. I really suggest maxing her out first. You can use her everywhere to farm fast without hassle, making the whole grind process way easier. She's the sole reason I managed to get many characters and weapons at level 60, plus she with the Midget were the two characters that helped me reach the Immortal Theater. Here you can see the character stats. Please do note this doesn't include the weapon's passive stats. In our case it's an extra 66% range, meaning our total range is actually 268%. This will only get higher the more you upgrade the two weapons with more copies of them, eventually reaching more than 300% range. To be exact, if you manage to max her two weapons, your range will be 334%. Crazy! Now about her three skills. She has on slot 1 the summons, which are our priority. You level those first. On slot 3 she has her passive, which is our priority number 2. It helps with dealing more damage by spreading a poison while mobs die. This creates a chain effect, transferring the poison from the dying mob to one that's alive. This can stack many times. And 3 are AOE that deals a lot of damage, but you'll rarely be using cause everything will be dead before they reach you. Feel free to upgrade all the skill passives, giving priority to slot 1 and 2, then 3. In regards to more copies of her, luckily we do not need, at least for now, to invest very heavily. Our most important intron is the second one, allowing us to summon 5 jellies instead of 3. Aim for that. For this part, excuse any mistakes. This one won't be edited. I will explain the whole thought process when I build Rebecca, and it will help you really to build other characters as well, because the logic is very similar. So in this case I wanted to increase as much as possible skill range without taking in mind the weapons at first, and then a little for duration, but mostly skill damage, because her skill here, as you can see, her summon scales with skill damage. So I wanted as much damage as possible, I wanted as much range as possible, so I won't have to do any skills or fight or whatever. I wanted the summons to kill everything on sight. The most important thing here is this wedge. This is the main wedge about Rebecca. It gives attack speed and also bigger range for her summons. This one here gives universal stats, hydro attack damage, skill damage and skill duration. You can swap this one if you want with this, so you can have more range. I wouldn't suggest it, to be honest, because your range is already really far if you include the two weapons we use. For our tolerance skill I use this one because I like to have more dodge attempts. I use this on every character I own. I've checked the others and I didn't find any other, I don't know, I didn't like them. The rest of the wedges give attack and skill range. As I said, I want as much as possible range. This one gives morale because you won't really be getting hit, so this means more damage for us. And when I get level 70 and I unlock this slot, I'm planning to use either skill duration or skill efficiency. I haven't decided really yet, to be honest, because if I put skill duration, my summons will last maybe 70 to 18 seconds, but skill efficiency will let me use them more freely. I will most likely go with skill duration, although I haven't decided yet. Now in regards to her weapons, I'm using this. This is your main weapon, Siren's Kiss. It gives the range I wanted. It also gives some attack speed when I'm attacking. I put those wedges here, although you don't really have to do that. You can keep it as level 1 if you want to play only with her summons. But in case her summons are down, you need to have some way of attacking, I guess. So it wouldn't be bad to level this up and put some wedges on it. For her ranged weapon, I'm using this one, Distracto. It also gives the range. These are some samples of wedges I've put. If you want more damage and less range, you could also use this one. This is a really good weapon. It's very useful because it's kinda universal. You can use it for many characters. Gives skill damage plus 24. So if you want more damage, you can also use this one. Now, in regards to her team, I'm using Tabithy as the main combat support. She has this buff here that gives skill damage, very useful. She has those summons that can also do damage and immobilize the mobs around. And this passive also helps with more damage. Prioritize these two passives and then this one because this is a self damage passive. It doesn't help our team in general. For Intron, I would suggest getting this one. I haven't yet. I have built so many teams. I really don't have so much time. This one will help with more tentacles on the field. Very useful. So in that regard, you could put Onslaught if you want to do more damage. You could put Blaze Inspo and anything else that gives those stats I've mentioned. In regards to her weapon, I'm always using this one because it gives more skill damage. Very useful. Some very generic demon wedges. As I said before, your main damage is through your skills, so it's not really, you don't have to invest so heavily into these. And let's check our second party member, our third, Truffle and Filbert. It's very useful because he heals a lot actually. She buffs and is our universal support. I'm using her in all of my teams. I've made the team for fire, lumino, wind and water, and she's our main support, healer support in every team. Let's see her wedges. I'm using Serenity on her, and because it's the healer support I'm using in every team, it's very helpful because I don't have to mix this one with other characters. This doesn't stack, so if I put Serenity into 3 characters and they are all in the same team, it's not like I will be getting more sanity. So you need this this wedge in only one character. In our case, I believe the best option is to have it on Truffle. The rest of the wedges are kinda not really random, but they're not yet perfected because, as you can see, I haven't invested any tolerance at all. You need sanity, you need skill damage, you need skill duration, skill efficiency as Tabithy. You don't really need skill range. But there is something really important for this character that's very helpful. In our case, in this case actually, you need to put some effort in this weapon. This weapon is really great. It's like it's made for this one. Other than the passives here, the buff that it gives on our characters, you need to invest somehow in these wedges, because it is really useful when you are going to the theater, because in the theater, when you do range damage, the more range damage you do, the more damage mobs get. It's like they get a debuff or something. The defenses are getting down the more range damage you do. So in this case, I made a crazy build with her with this bow. She keeps attacking like a machine gun. She shoots a lot of arrows all the time, and she gets their defense down, and I can kill them. It's really great. This isn't priority, to be honest. Although this is a great bow, I would suggest to invest into it. But yeah, this is our team. You can also see it here.
I knew you'd bring me along.
Team, water. This is what I explained already. Let's go and check Geniemons. I'm using in general when I'm exploring for all of my characters. Sorry, this boxy. I have another video uploaded that I'm showing where you can get this one. You can also upgrade it. Give me a sec. Find it here with this item that you can get from Immersive Theater shop. If you click here, it will get you to the theater, and you can make it 1 star. You can make it 2nd star, as I did if you get the other box that there is in the sewers. Maybe you can Google it. Maybe I will do another video. I don't know. But there is another boxy in the sewers and at the city. You need to find it though. Yeah. If you don't want to use boxy, you wanna be using this one for more water damage with her summons and on herself. It's the 2nd best genie, because there is another pay to win. Let me show you. Shop. It's not on shop. It's yeah, found it. This one. This is the best damage genie. It comes with 4 slots unlocked. Kinda OP, to be honest, for 10 euros. It's the pay to win I did today, actually. I bought this one, ML, for my psych build. Haven't really used it yet, but I got it. Anyway, where were we? Yes, Geniemons. So those two are the ones I'm using depending on the match I have to do. Now, in regards to Geniemons, sorry. When you upgrade them, there are some slots unlocked. Here you can put some traits. In this example, I've put attack plus 16, and for this one I put loot drop rate by 5%. Now, I won't tell you what is what to use. This is completely your choice, to be honest, because it has many options, as you can see. You can put to do more damage. You can put to have more cooldown. Less cooldown. There are many options. I don't know in that regard what's best. I'm trying different stuff. You have to drop them to put them anyway. And that's it for our water team. In regards to the midget stats, I've invested in skill damage, skill duration, skill efficiency, and some lumino attack, obviously because of her wedges. Her first slot skill I'm using to move around a little faster, and I also use it to get an attack damage buff from Indron 1. Her second skill is what makes our little one deal tons of damage. It's a buff turning your weapon into a special greatsword, smashing everything via holding the button for a special charge attack or constant hits like a normal weapon. This is our top priority to level. While charging the weapon, we get a passive named Impatience. This one generates combo points every half a second, and it also grants immunity to hit stun and reduces damage taken. This works great with our passive. Our passive gives more damage and enhances Samael, our greatsword, the more combo points you get. While Samael gets enhanced, our weapons get increased attack range and trigger probability based on the enhancement level. We have 4 levels: Combo C, Combo B, Combo A and Combo S. We always want to reach Combo S for maximum damage and range. Give priority leveling to our buff and our passive. First priority is our buff. As for skills passives, level them all up. In regards to Wedges, you want to invest in skill damage because her buff scales with it, and we never leave that mode. It doesn't turn off even when your sanity runs out, and duration so that the passive lasts longer. There are some characters like this one and Cycling, etc. that when you buff up you get a transformation weapon. In our case, Samael. Here we can put Wedges. Just put what you see here for maximum damage and crazy attack speed. In regards to weapons, you want to use Wainwraith because it gives skill damage. There is no need to level it up, you can have it as level 1. Don't do what I did. What you need though, if possible, is more of those copies, so you can increase its skill damage. Same thing for the ranged weapon, X-Chris Duo. As you can see here, it gives skill damage. You don't need to level this up. I'm saying it again just in case you didn't hear it the first time. Just keep it as level 1. Don't even put demon wedges on it. There is completely no need. The only need you have is your previous one, the transformation weapon we saw, Samael. None of this. We only care about their passives, skill damage plus, nothing else. About Geniemons, you want to be using either this one, which helps universal with pickup range, XP and drop loot, or this one here, that increases your lumino attack damage. It depends on the match you want to do. In regards to our second slot, we use the main character. He's an amazing unit because he has a very good buff. This one. It gives increased weapon damage. This helps teams like Lean, it helps Psych, it helps this team with the Midget. It's really useful. Anyway, let's see his wedges. Here you can see I've invested in mostly skill duration, a little skill damage and some skill range. I forgot to add that his buff also gives shields, which is always helpful because it helps you stay alive. In any case, as you can see, he's not finished. I haven't invested much into him. He's just level 60. His skills are increased, but I haven't invested in those slots. And I don't know if I will because, as I said before, I give priority to my main damage dealers. Now, let's sum up a few things. The way I designed those teams is perfect for free-to-players, to be honest, because I'm free-to-play. Well, I was till today because I bought the monthly pass. But I've done theater up to Act 5 Immortal with being free to play. So the reason I made those teams the way I made them was with that in mind. What do I mean? In all of those teams you see here, I won't click wind and fire because I will make separate videos about them and analyze them. But in any case, for all of those teams, the universal support, the healing support is this one. Combat Partner 1, Truffle, with that bow. For the second one, here, up here, except water, that it has Tabithy with that weapon, I've put this one because it gives weapon skill damage on all three teams for Lumino, Wind and Fire. Now, this weapon can change, it depends. Usually I put the scythe of skill damage in the other two teams. But in this case, because the Midget uses the scythe, I'm using this one. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. Depends if you want him to do damage or just buff. It's up to you. Also, the way I build the wedges is that always this combat partner 2 gives Serenity with the Prime Serenity wedge. This one up here will give the damage buffs, and this is the same for this water team. This one gives the damage buffs, and this one gives Serenity. So you are free to pick a damage wedge here on our main character, either for morale or resolve or whatever else you want. This is it for today. As I said, more videos will follow with the wind team and the fire team. The fire team I'm building now, the wind team is already done. It's the the wind team is the one I like the most, to be honest. It's also the one that helped me reach the Immortal Act 5 theater. Anyway, that's it. If you like the video, please like and subscribe, because this takes a lot of time, to be honest. I'm not so good at editing, trying my best. That's it for today. Have fun, enjoy.